So I put a post on Reddit last night and I thought the contents of it might be useful to you as well. So it's about email subject lines. So what I did was I went through some of my best performing email subject lines and then I shared them on a post on Reddit with one of the digital marketing communities on there in the hope that those guys might benefit from it. So I figured I have to share it with you too, right? So I'm going to give you 7 email subject lines that are proven to work. So this is going to increase your open rate. So more people read your emails, more people take the action that you want, and maybe you can make more sales as a result. So let's go through the list. It's actually on Reddit. I posted this last night. So I said I've been testing email subject lines for years, and I thought I'd share some of my best performing ones. Now, a couple of these are swiped from Frank Kern, so no wonder they work, right? And I've also found that subject lines that have an element of curiosity tend to perform really well, but they have to be short subject lines. So we want to avoid those really long ones. We just want to have almost like an impulsive click. So we want to remove all thought and just have something that makes them click straight away without thinking about it. And I think that's the best type of emotional trigger to use, one that just makes them go boom. They don't even realize they've clicked it until they start reading it. So the 7 top performing email subject lines in my experience, and listen, these are not all of my email subject lines that perform well. I've got literally dozens and dozens. What I did was just took a few of the best performing ones and shared them. So number 1, bad news. This creates a rubbernecking element, so people feel compelled to click. So if you say to someone, I've got good news and bad news, what do you prefer? It's that bad news that triggers the interest. It's rubbernecking. And I took this directly from Frank Kern. Maybe he took it from someone else, but that's how I discovered it, and I started testing it, and oh boy, it really does work. Next is just hey. Simple as that. It sounds like something you'd say to a friend or someone you know, just hey. And there's an element of curiosity in that too. The next one is help. So I use this when I'm offering to help someone, or if I need my audience's help in some way. So maybe I'm running a survey and I want to know what they think about something, so I need their help. Or I have a new training course or something that I want to give them for free that is going to help them. So help is another effective one. Stop thief. Again, this is another one from Frank Kern. If you call someone a thief, via email, of course they're going to respond. Again, it's that kind of rubbernecking. They're like, what? You're calling someone a thief? If I could get away with it, I would probably test expletives in my copy as well. I'm not going to go that far, but I wonder if you just insult your audience in some way, what kind of open rate that would get. I'm not saying do it. There's probably some negative fallout for doing that, but it has crossed my mind. I wonder, how far can you push this? So, years ago, Frank Kern sent out an email. It was stop thief. Boom. Of course you're going to open that. And I tested it myself. Not only that, I also tested it on Facebook groups, on Twitter. I've tested it loads of places where you just put stop thief right front and center. And I've seen that engagement increases. So what circumstance can you get away with calling someone a thief? So this is where you can use storytelling, or maybe you're giving something away and they will feel like a thief for stealing from you because this is so good. Maybe something like that. And I've actually found that the email that he sent out, he used it way back in 2009. This proves that good copy works no matter when it's used. And how he used it was just linking out to a video called Stop Thief. Okay, next up is new X. So new something. People respond to new things. They crave new things. They want to be first in line, first to receive something that no one else has got. Think about all those massive lines outside Apple stores when something new is released. People will line up. They will sleep overnight outside a store to get something new. that no one else has. So if you use the word new in your email subject line and say new method, new strategy for X, whatever, the key here is new. That will get people to open up your email. So test it out for yourself. Then number 6 is secret way to X. So here the trigger is secret. People like knowing information that no one else is aware of. So when we imply that there is something being hidden from them, and we do that through using the word secret, that creates a curiosity trigger and it compels them to open your email. So you can say the secret way to get more website traffic, secret way to cure acne, whatever it is, the secret way to get desirable result. And then next, number 7 is to just use their name. So if you do your email marketing right, when they opt into your email list, you will ask them for 2 things. You will ask them for their name and their email address. The reason why we ask for the name is so we can create personalized emails. Now, in some niches, it's advised to not go down that road, because in some niches, people are very concerned about privacy. So you don't want to communicate that you know their name in their emails. However, generally speaking, if you include someone's name in the subject line, that grabs their immediate attention, because what's the sweetest sound someone hears is their own name. Now, this only works if they give you their actual real name, because I don't know about you, but sometimes when I sign up to a marketer's email list, I just put in some random words, or even sometimes it's just gibberish, because I can't really be bothered with the whole process. So sometimes using that level of personalization isn't going to serve you well. But if people are actually adding their real name, the way to do that is deliver value up front, so they have a reason to use their real name and their real email address, because email addresses are currency, legitimate email addresses. You and I both know that a lot of people just put in junk email addresses when signing up to email lists. That's fair enough, completely understandable. But if you deliver enough value up front, generally they will give you their legitimate primary email address plus their name. When that happens, when you have good content up front that builds that level of trust, using this kind of personalization in the subject line and in the first line of the email works really well. That will increase your open rates. So if you found that useful, give it a thumbs up below, subscribe to the channel too, and hit that little notification bell so you never miss an update. That's strangely similar to the Profit Copilot call to action at the end. I'm trying to diversify things a little bit between both channels, because this one is all about really experimenting and sharing my actual personal thoughts about stuff, where Profit Copilot is more about, well, it seems to be about traffic and money. So thanks for checking this out, and I hope you stay safe out there, and hope you get good results with this. Take care.